Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Resident Evil 5. We made it through... it wasn't literally lasers, but... lasers. We made it through mirror lasers, we made it through enemy lasers. We were fighting a bunch of stuff, solving a bunch of puzzles, and we finally discovered, my god, could Umbrella be working with Tricell, even though I think Degeneration... made it clear that they were the same thing, but our characters don't quite know yet. There's mystery afoot. But are you ready to tackle the level, Oddy?
I am, but you have to remember, those weren't ordinary flowers. I will not elaborate on that.
Yeah, what do you mean they weren't ordinary? Oh, yeah. More importantly, look at that logo over there from like a mile away.
Alright, let's do
this.
this.
Get going. Chapter 5-1. Underground Garden.
Sure. But obviously there's a connection here with Umbrella, and that's never a good sign.
We can worry about this later. First we need to find out about Jill.
You're right. Let's see what we can dig up.
These are some big tents. And
Yes.
there's the emblem right there.
Let me see.
Right under the bridge.
Oh, I do see it. Well done. Wow. Wow. First try.
Come on!
It's okay, I'll cut the other shots out.
I'm gonna make this look so good in post. Why are you down like 3 bullets instead of 1? Oh, I was just showing off with 2 other bullets.
We'll edit the UI too.
What a pain in the ass.
They weren't after these flowers, were they?
Was Umbrella doing research on these flowers?
And to answer that question, they most certainly were. I don't remember which file talks about it. If that's in the story or if that's in the library on the main menu.
There is a file right here. A clipboard with some old and new documents attached to it. Construction Supervisor's Log. So we finally kicked the Ndipaya from the ruins they were squatting in. I have heard it was just to get this flower field, but that's the least of my concerns right now. One thing I do know is that construction here has been a colossal headache. Trying to build something among these ruins is almost impossible to begin with, and just to get started we had to change the groundwater channels. That meant the flower bed wasn't getting irrigated properly, and now the flowers are dying. And to top it all off, I have the head researcher, Brandon, breathing down my neck. He says he wants the facilities to be at least 3 times bigger than originally planned. Is Brandon's last name Zoolander? Anybody? So after that got approved, they fired the supervisor before me, Peter. Not sure why, though. Maybe he looked at them wrong or something. If I let these flowers die, the same thing will happen to me. I can't help but sympathize with poor Petey. Working with these science types is a pain in the ass. I hope we find the new water source soon. Our surveys showed that there might be some groundwater 500 meters or so down. It's pretty deep, so we'll probably have to use that new pump system the Fabiano company makes. Hopefully that'll work, but with how everything has gone so far, I'm sure something will go wrong.
This is actually something I wanted to bring up real quick. I don't know if he worked for the company at this time, but one of the producers on Resident Evil, at least starting with 7, his name was Peter Fabiano, and that's the name
that's
of
cute.
That's both these names right here. So
That's amazing. How do you know that? That's wild.
oh, he's in Resident Evil 7. Like they put him in the game as one of the characters.
That's amazing. It's me. I was the guy on that construction project in that file you didn't read. The only problem is that I have no idea when I'll be getting those new pumps. Even best case scenario, there's no way we'll get those new pumps in here and set up before the year is out. Looks like we'll just have to use old-fashioned manpower to fetch water for those flowers so they don't die. Looks like I'm going to be spending the last Christmas of the 60s away from my family in a dank, dark cave playing gardener for some flowers. Ain't life a bitch.
The 60s.
Everything's in the 60s. Yeah, Lisa Trevor was in the 60s, or at least her parents were. The document following this is newer. Administrator's Log.
Oh boy.
The pumps are properly... Yeah, welcome to the second document in the document. The pumps are properly irrigating the progenitor flowers. Wow. But they require a lot of maintenance. Yep. Something's not ordinary about them. Umbrella installed these pumps over 30 years ago. It's a wonder that they still even work. The tank that filters the water is barely holding up. We need to replace these pumps as soon as possible. In a lucky turn, I found the log of Umbrella's construction supervisor. It's right here. It said the pump system here was designed by a company called Fabiano. I think we use Fabiano pumps in our Natural Resources Development Division. I'll talk to Mr. Irving, the foreman at the oil plant, and see if we can't get some newer pumps from him. That was much more brief, I appreciate that. But there is another document up ahead.
You have to remember, what Irving said. Who do you think got this entire operation off the ground? Research like this doesn't fund itself, you know.
Yep. It's just like Salazar. Like, he's the guy who started it all, and he's not the main villain.
I like the feather.
Yeah. From Chief Researcher, and this is Brandon, I guess he just writes his first name, Journal, number 1, 1966. December 4th. Mr. Spencer once spoke of a flower called the Stairway to Heaven, to the Sun. Supposedly, this flower would give the person who consumed it incredible abilities. Everyone thought it was nothing more than a rumor or legend that Mr. Spencer was telling us, but later research would prove us wrong. The first person to recognize the validity of that story was my teacher, Dr. James Marcus. What?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's a really good opera singer, apparently. He hypothesized that a virus, hereto unknown, might exist that could alter DNA. The man was so perspicacious. Wow.
Interesting word
Nicely
choice.
done. Yeah, that's what I handwrite in my journal. His hypothesis turned out to be correct. The virus discovered in that flower was labeled progenitor. For 3 months in Africa, we worked diligently, fretted over results, and staved off attacks from the Nidapaya. After such time, our efforts were finally rewarded. Even Dr. Marcus, who until yesterday looked exhausted, was in good spirits. He wants to return home as soon as possible to delve deeper into his research. I feel the same way. I want to learn the secrets of this progenitor virus as soon as possible. 1967. February 12th. We've hit the metaphorical brick wall. Metaphorical, yes, but, proverbial, perhaps? We brought the progenitor flower back from Africa and attempted to cultivate it here. The initial culture samples of the progenitor virus have not shown DNA-altering characteristics. We cultivated the flower to mass-produce the progenitor virus. At first, everything proceeded smoothly. The plants were strong and grew quickly. In a short amount of time, they flowered. So there's an unnecessary comma after strong, and there's a missing comma after time. It's fine. But here is when a major problem surfaced. The flowers did not contain the progenitor virus. Perhaps the environment in which they've grown triggers the development of the virus? This matter must be investigated further. March 23rd. We've made no progress. We've tried cultivating the flower under different conditions, but with no luck in triggering development of the virus itself. Thus far, we have tried changing the soil, water, temperature, and light exposure, all with no success. I got into a heated debate with Dr. Marcus about the direction this research was taking. During that debate, Mr. Spencer interjected some foolhardy notion of starting a company. Can you imagine such a damn fool idea? Without the progenitor virus, there's no point in starting a company. Does he not see that? It's all pointless. The end. At long last.
Well, let's put it this way. That company had Spencer, Ashford, and Marcus. I didn't see no Brandon in there.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Laugh at me, will they?
Shaft 105 TRKG024.
Oh, yes, yes.
I wonder what that means. Oh, hey, look, I just saw the thing about them establishing the
names.
company.
Hey, you know what's fun is, Jesus, there are 6 documents. Alright, let's go.
Hey,
Oh
everyone
my
watching,
God.
everyone watching my point of view, do you guys see that? Just lurking?
Alright, hang on. You're making me go back out of the room. Freaking yikes. Good eye. Alright, document time.
Oh my, that is a lot of documents.
Right? I'm telling you, 6. Brandon's journal number 2, 1968. April
Sorry,
15th.
I turned the computer on and there's another document in it.
Okay, I'll get there. It's been over a year since we've had any breakthroughs. That's why Dr. Marcus and I have decided to return to Africa. We can no longer continue our research without the progenitor virus. I guess he's in a bad mood. Progenitor's lowercase now. I know those routine attacks by the Nidapaya are really going to rack my nerves, but for the sake of our research, I will persevere. In the face of my foreseen dismay, it was Mr. Spencer who provided the answer. If you're worried about the Nidapaya, then we'll just have to remove them from the equation. Cold. I could only imagine the look of shock on our faces. The idea never occurred to us. It was quite an atypical solution to our problem, but it seemed to be the only option available. Dr. Marcus and I decided to try Mr. Spencer's plan. August 19th. Finally, some good news. We learned they were able to chase the Nidapaya off their land. The land we acquired only amounts to half those underground ruins, but if it includes the area where the progenitor flower grows, then there should be no issues. Mr. Spencer said he plans to construct research facilities at the site, which will expedite our research into the virus. We hastily made our preparations to depart for Africa, but Mr. Spencer requested that Dr. Marcus stay in Raccoon City to take over the training center. That's where we played Resident Evil 0.
That's neat.
Wow. We were initially taken aback by this request, but we soon realized it was the logical course of action. Dr. Marcus needs a calm environment to properly conduct his research. If he were in Africa, there'd be no proper facility for him to use at this time. I just hope the African research facilities get built soon. So now I will go alone to Africa and send back samples of the progenitor virus to Dr. Marcus. Both Dr. Marcus and Mr. Spencer agree this is the best course of action. I have to start making preparations to go. I have a feeling I'll be pretty busy starting tomorrow. September 29th. I've been in Africa for 2 weeks now. It's a good thing Dr. Marcus isn't here. This place is far from being a paradise of research and scientific study. The so-called research facilities are nothing more than than a bunch of tents, and we have to employ armed soldiers to keep the Nidapaya at bay. But the thing that gets on my nerves the most is the sound of the construction for the real research facilities. How am I supposed... Brandon, you're losing me. How am I supposed to concentrate on research when everything is threatening to drive me insane? I'm trying to just concentrate on extracting virus samples from the progenitor flower so I can send them to Dr. Marcus. Hopefully, if I focus on my work, I can remain sane in this godforsaken place. There are 6 documents, and I'm still going. 1969. June 15th. The research facilities are finally completed. This is the real Umbrella Africa Research Center, not just some pile of tents. But I've come to a realization in the past 9 months. The facilities are too small for our needs. We need to make them larger, more suitable for research. Then we can fill them with more talented researchers. This place needs to be our front line in our progenitor virus research. Our results will do a great service to Dr. Marcus and his viral research. In a rare turn of events, that old skinflint? I know you're from the 60s, but man, that old skinflint Spencer actually agreed with me on this. Oh, God.
I would like to point out that while there are 6 notes in here, we still read 2 more out there.
Yeah, that was number 3 of 8. So computer, his journal, just when you thought we were done. 1998, though. November 16th. We've closed down the research center. It's strange, but I don't really care. I'm indifferent to the whole thing. I feel the same way as when I heard that the Arclay facility in Raccoon City were destroyed. When did I become so apathetic? I've spent every waking moment researching and extracting the progenitor virus. Everything I did was for Dr. Marcus. Actually, when I think about it, I probably stopped caring the day I heard he had died all those years ago. I didn't feel angry or happy or even shocked. I felt nothing at all. It was as if all my emotions just shut down. I just kept sending out samples of the progenitor virus to all of Umbrella's laboratories. I was just an automated machine reporting to Umbrella headquarters every time one of my subordinates made a breakthrough or discovered something new. I was like a zombie ambling through life, no thoughts, no feelings. And now the research center where I spent half my life is closed. I really don't care one way or another. It's probably all for the best. Perhaps it is too late to have any semblance of a life again. Rough, but mercifully short.
Was it in bad taste to describe himself as a zombie?
Maybe he didn't know, it's fine. Telegram from James Marcus. Is this going to read hilariously? T-Virus development a success. January 13th, 1978, J. Marcus.
That was mercifully
that was
short.
It. That was insane. I was waiting for, we developed the virus. Stop. Come to this facility. Stop.
I will say, this is probably the most reference to RE0 we've gotten in, any of the games so far.
Machine gun ammo.
I'll take one. I'll take the other one, I guess.
Oh, for God's sake. Give me a second. Literally one bullet.
Come on!
Come on!
Alright, well, let's move on.
Am I allowed to read this without getting... Nope. Yep.
It's okay.
We're fine. Good news, everybody. More reading.
You kicked the door and it spooked him.
Yeah, I have that effect on people. Invoice copy. Umbrella Training Facility, Dr. James Marcus, 5 causes of the progenitor sample. Or 5 cases. December 15th, 1977, Africa Research Center Director Brandon Bailey. So he does have a last name. And that was it. Cool. Mercifully short again.
Brandon Bailey. That name sounds very familiar. for a game that you haven't played yet.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't recognize it. I recognize Brandon Heat from Gungrave.
That is his name, isn't it? Oh, this is backwards. The font is backwards on the door.
Oh, that's funny. I missed that.
I don't know how, but they could be using them to produce biological weapons.
Chris, we just read a whole novel on how they're doing it.
This is the facility from the picture. No doubt about it.
Maybe we skipped the reading. By the way, RIP S ranking for time.
Oh, this is so blurry.
Yeah, it's really hard to read. Tricell researcher Miguel's journal, number 1. Feb 19. When I heard it was the laboratory used by Umbrella in Africa, my expectations were raised, to say the least, but when I saw it, well, it's a lab in name only. I don't know how Umbrella ever used it, and Lord knows how Tricell could possibly have any use for it. The place was abandoned long ago, so there's nothing there of any value to us. Not one piece of lab equipment remains, at least nothing that still works. I can't say I'm surprised, because I have expected this. Anyway, the important thing is the progenitor virus. If we didn't need that virus for our research, there would have been no need to come to this rundown Umbrella facility anyway. We already have samples of the T virus, the G virus, the T Veronica virus, and even the Las Plagas parasite. We have everything we need for our research. We just didn't have that damn progenitor virus. But we finally got our hands on it. Hopefully this will give us that much-needed, needs a hyphen, breakthrough in our research. I can't wait to start working on it. March 7th. I wonder who came up with the name Liquor for those creatures. I mean, when you see its long tongue, you just know that it's the perfect name. But for researchers like me, BOWs like liquors are just a pain in the ass. If I said liquors were too perfect, that'd probably be going too far in my praise, but they're pretty much an evolutionary dead end. There's no room left for improvement. BOWs that were created using the T-virus don't seem to show much improvement when the progenitor virus is administered. I mean, their abilities show some slight improvements. For example, their sense of smell seems more or less improved. But that's all we've got so far. They're still blind as an old lady, and they're ugly as shit. The biggest jump in their evolution seems to be their ability to reproduce. I hate when things don't go according to plan, but since there's still a demand for liquors on the BOW market, I guess things aren't all that bad. Gross.
I do...
and one more, yeah?
I do want to point out a couple things. First of all, how do they all have, like, the liquor nickname? Like, everyone uses that, but it was, like, one guy in Raccoon City who called them that.
Yeah, that's the thing. In Resident Evil 1, the names were actually documented. I don't know if there was anything official for liquors.
Yeah, it's like one of the cops...
They were just mutated zombies.
It was like one of the cops like, oh yeah, we're calling them liquors for now because of their big tongues. And the other thing I wanted to point out is this is a Tricell computer.
Yes. Yeah.
And this game is like in 2009, so you can see this is like a, by comparison, more modern computer with like a flat screen monitor.
Yeah, it's widescreen.
And when we were in the other room with the other computer, it was like a much thicker monitor.
No kidding.
Not thicker, but older at least. 4x3.
You know what? Fair. Yeah, good catch.
Much older
We can't
computer.
turn this on, can we?
No, but there was a grenade there, apparently.
Just an old computer. Can't tell if it's broken or if there's no power.
Is this thing broken? Maybe it's not plugged in.
Alright, and let's check out the last thing. Also, we can investigate those tubes or tanks with the flowers in them.
Do you think they have Chip's Challenge on those old computers?
Yo. Did you know, by the way, that Chip's Challenge 2 came out a couple years ago?
I did not know that.
This is real life. Like, I'm, like, actually Chip's Challenge 2, for real. Like, it's like a 30-year-old game, and, like, it's just on Steam now.
Crazy.
Anyway, it's those flowers again. Somehow, I don't think these are for Mother's Day.
It's those same flowers again. No doubt they're being used to make bioweapons. Well, at least
Okay, so
Sheva read the notes.
Yeah, I was going to say you're not terribly unfunny.
Hey, Chris, check this out. That's probably not bad for the environment.
Hey, Sheva. Check this out. Alright, so anyway, let's get a load of that last document. I do like that animation is reminiscent of like Resident Evil 1 when you boot up the Umbrella computer. An email to an acquaintance. Hey, I know this is sudden, but I'm going to be getting some time off soon. We've completed most of our work on the new project. Sorry, you know I can't talk about work. So they're giving us some time off as a reward for all our hard work. All the staff are leaving tomorrow and we'll finally be getting out of this country. I'm heading straight back to Arizona, and I can't wait to get home and see everyone. More than that, I think I'll just be happy to get away from the high and mighty Miguel. Guy thinks he's some sort of super genius. Miguel's a guy that sits next to me at work, and he is good a researcher and all, don't get me wrong. He's got some good ideas and is good at noticing details, but every time he opens his mouth, he just goes on and on about how great he is. You can't even begin to imagine what torture it is to hear that day in and day out. I wish he made a sedative I could give him. But forget all that. What matters is that I should be back home within the next few days. When I get back, I'll give you a call. We gotta go out and get smashed. I could use the break. Talk to you soon, Ryan. Okay.
See, that's not what I was expecting when I saw the liquor on the monitor.
Is that what that is?
The right side
Look at that
picture.
face. I'm gonna get you. Alright, you're not gonna believe this, people watching this at home. I think we're done with the reading. Oh, hey, it's the Metal Gear Solid hallway. That's
I
not
don't
good.
know how long it's going to be in the actual video, but we are like 23 minutes into this recording, and all we've done is read notes.
Yeah, genuinely, like, this is like episode 2 of Snatcher all over again. Like, I mean, that was a visual novel, so there's more of an excuse to just be reading the whole time, but oh, man. This really is the Cyborg Ninja hallway. This is wild.
Or Weapon X escaped.
Weapon X.
Thanks. Thanks.
I can't respond to you when I'm turning.
Come on!
There's a lot of blood in
Investigate?
here.
We can investigate the blood, where I'm standing at least. Looks like it was torn apart by animals. Not a good way to go.
Looks like it was attacked by wild animals. What a horrible way to die. Oh, those are crows.
Attacked by a crow or something. The investigation message is the same for me over here.
Oh, here's a nice looking lever.
You know something? Okay. I'm not there yet, but my grenade launcher is in hotkey distance. I like that you can actually break through the glass, because like you don't do that honestly in most video games.
I really love that when we're dealing with enemies that listen for you, we do something that makes a lot of noise to progress.
Yes, but like I appreciate that's the only thing we could have done. It's not like, wow, what a dumbass.
Whoa, is this how the Dark Souls 2 boss came to be? Do you
What?
get it?
I remember there was a giant rat in Dark Souls 1.
Was that Dark Souls 1? I thought that was 2.
There was one giant plague rat in... Well, you know what? There was one giant plague rat in Dark Souls 1, but there was like an actual boss version in Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, see, I think that's what I'm talking about.
A cage for the lab animals. BOW research, I suppose.
Same on my end.
Some lab animals. How long have they been locked up?
Same on my end.
Wow, very creative.
A cage for the
Okay,
lab
it's just the same
animals.
thing.
Nothing here, though.
Where are you standing?
Right here.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to go through the same kinds of messages.
Unfortunate.
By the way, check out this animal. I like this one best. This one's the goat.
I get it.
Yeah, made you look. So much text. Like in late game Resident Evil 5.
Right.
Oh my god. What, that was some reach. Oh, that's right. We should walk. I mean, a little late for this one, but...
Oh,
Oh, he has a friend.
I'm glad he's not alone.
You know what? I'm not. Also, this guy just completely tanks a knife, which I'm less than happy about.
Quick, stab
was
him.
a
Stab him while he's down.
Oh, that's the trophy. Heartstopper.
Well,
You know what? I did not, like, I know that trophy exists. It says, like, stab a certain thing, you know, in the heart. I didn't realize it was a liquor. I thought there was, like, I completely forgot. I thought there was going to be some gimmick boss where, like, that's how you beat it. You have to do that.
Yeah, I think they said like certain enemies. I think the lickers are like supposed to be a surprise or something.
I mean, that is a legit spoiler. Like a liquor, like in this game. I remember I did not expect that in the slightest.
All right, let's get out of the lore dump laboratory.
Please.
Ran right by this box.
Oh.
Oh, I believe there's another machine gun in here. Do you want a machine gun, or are you good?
I'm good, honestly.
Oh, man. I have a red herb and you have a green herb.
Not a problem. Wait, you have a red...
That's
All
a
right,
double green.
No, this is easy. Just exchange. I'll take your double green.
Oh, good point. Chris, I can't
me an
reach
herb.
over there. You're all the way by the
Give
stairs.
me an herb. Give me an herb. All right, let me do the exchange here.
There we go.
Or we could just do it. All right, we're good. Do you want your double green back? Well, you have a full... I better have a healing item. You have a full heal.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that machine gun in here.
Ooh, where are you?
Unless you want the machine gun.
No, I don't care.
Alright, then I will take the AK-74.
And here's an old CRT monitor.
Yep.
So this is the monitor room. All the monitors are offline, though.
So this is the monitor room. The monitors don't appear to be hooked up.
This is a lot of monitors, except for, that one up here is clearly on.
Man, I am so happy I spent so much money upgrading this machine gun to pick up a new one in this chapter.
I mean, you can sell it. That's free money.
You gotta
If that's
get
not the one
every
you plan
gun.
on working on? Yeah, but if that's not the one you care about working on, then, it's
There
fine.
weren't more of them.
Yeah, we wouldn't last in a fight with a whole horde.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, that's... Chris's line is, kind of cute. Sheva laid it on too thick. Handgun ammo I can't even pick up. You want it?
I'm full up.
Okay. I gotta remember I have an incendiary grenade.
Oh, those are good noises, right?
Yes.
Come on!
You know, we have our sides to be on.
I don't think they'll notice us.
I really don't like that they can super armor
Just to be safe.
a
We
knife.
should
Can
get
I
supplies
break this
first.
glass right now and just free these guys?
You realistically could, yeah.
No, but in game, can I actually?
No, yeah, for real, you can.
Is it worth it to do it now with this one group so both sides don't come out?
If you break that glass, they will hear it. All of them will.
That's right, they don't have eyes, do they? Alright.
Well, you kicked the door, so you hear that music swelling?
You know what? I forgot about that. It's fine.
And did you hear that glass breaking? And you see this door we have to kick in?
Let's kick it in. Let's go. Is there anything you get for fighting them?
If you kill them all, they can drop treasure, I believe? Like the blue enigma or something like that.
Shall we?
Well, we have no choice.
Alright. You want to hold them off so, I'll wait for more to come in? I'll wait for more to come in. This is good. Haha, I freed myself.
Ah, man.
A little help, please?
I missed with my stab in the heart.
Ah, rip. A little help, please? Thank you. Alright, get back. I'm gonna grenade him. Or I'll die, it's fine. That was a bad shot. I mean, I hit something.
Man, there sure are a lot of these guys.
Ah, damn it. Are you serious? Okay, I'm dying. A little help, please? Immediately, please?
Oh,
Thank you.
good lord, there's a lot of them.
I'm sorry if that hurt you, but...
No, I'm good. I don't know what hit me
This
just
is
now.
a lot of them.
One of them's...
Lionheart. We are going to be rolling in the dough, baby.
Oh, God. One of them's in the elevator. And I think he's
Not a
stuck.
problem. It's not a problem. because we're not leaving until they're dead. Machine gun ammo by me, by the way.
Oh, that's nice. I picked a really good chapter to not bring my shotgun, didn't I?
Little help, please.
You got it, apparently.
Yep.
Thank you for that.
Little help, please.
I got you. Ah!
No.
If you see that double button prompt to like do a melee attack on a licker, absolutely do it. Because they get you in a grab attack that you can't break out of, and if I don't save you, it's an instant death.
Wow. This is absurd. And I want to remind the people watching...
Ah, the elevator licker!
Shotgun... Oh, sorry. Are you serious? Okay, you got it. I want to remind the... Little help, please. I want to remind the people watching that my gun is maxed for this part of the game. Like, I can't upgrade it any further at this time.
That was a pretty neat death animation.
Secondary over here if you want it.
I cannot pick it up. I can pick it up.
Alright, you know what I'm going to do? Get ready to thank me, because I'm going to use my pro move. Come on. Oh, good job. No.
Oh, he did not like that.
I can't say, like, you're welcome. A Lionheart. You know what? Good. That was a lot of ammo, though. I'm out of spare shotgun, which is unfortunate, because I actually had a decent stockpile, but, I mean, this is what that stuff is for, right?
Yeah, I picked up Magnum bullets again at some point.
Oh, nice.
That wasn't too bad, though.
Yeah, I remember when this is one of the few parts of the game that I do remember, just like a million lickers. Like, what?
Oh, hey.
Shotgun, Oh, could you grab the machine gun ammo if that's the first thing available?
There we go.
Thank you. Shotgun. We each get a handgun. Yeah, they're really helping us out after this.
So, hang on to that grenade that you have.
Oh, there's another grenade. I have 2 of them.
Yeah, definitely hang on to those. Do you remember how I told you there was another cutscene that was going to be coming up where there's a QTE in it?
Okay.
Yeah, we're there.
Are we supposed to die for funsies? We're not getting an S anyway.
What are you talking about? We got through that quickly.
That's pretty terrifying. Why is it built like the Death Star? Like there's just this weird floating platform in the middle of nothing.
Wait, that means Jill might be here.
Is this the QTE cutscene?
Yep.
Alright, so should we want to just fail it?
Sure. Just to show off what happens.
Yeah, I do not remember this at all. What is this, the Matrix?
What have they done?
That's a giant computer. Do you see the size of Chris compared to it when he was running up to it?
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
Does he know what he's doing?
That's what I think of, like, anytime anybody does anything in these movies, where they just start furiously typing. I gotta go back and look up what all those names were.
I wonder if any of them are references.
Yeah. Also, look, Jill has a new look. Blonde with the ponytail.
They do explain the blonde hair, by the way.
Do they actually?
Yes. In the library file you get.
That's amazing.
There's so many. They must be kidnapping people from all over the world to experiment on. It stopped.
It says access denied.
Why?
Oh, that's why.
What, that triggered access denied on the computer? As awesome as that thing looks, that thing really looks awesome.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And there it is.
Wow. What a hard boss. Killed us in one. That's insane.
Alright, let me get these extra guns out of my inventory real quick before we go back in.
Also, should we be so interested, we can now buy the AK-74. By the way, is this boss worth using a rocket launcher on?
It can be pretty tough. I don't think there's any boss that's like you need the rocket launcher for.
So should I, like, is it worth using it for this one?
You could.
Guess I'll bring it.
This one can be pretty tough, but that is also why I was telling you to hang on to those grenades, because there is a specific point you can do a lot of damage with them.
Okay. Well, I do have them. We have to watch the entire cutscene again.
Thankfully, we can
Really?
skip up to that.
I'm actually surprised it didn't spawn us in the cutscene. Like, it puts us all the way back here.
I think it's actually mean they even put that QTE there.
I cannot take the shotgun shells. Tell you what.
Thanks. Thanks.
Let's do that.
And I believe that is as good as I'm going to be.
Okay, grenades can be my quick slot instead of the sniper rifle. Alright. For the love of God. Okay, we can skip.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
so what was it, L2R2?
Yes.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, this isn't Resident Evil 4's knife fight, mercifully.
Oh my God, as cool as that was.
Also, I believe the death scene actually changes depending on who doesn't dodge.
Okay. Man, that thing is hideous. I'm assuming we shoot it in its giant mouth.
Yep. It's also got weak... Ow. Where did that come from? It's also has weak point, obvious weak points on its, like, legs.
Okay. Open wide. Oh, sir. Open wide, sir.
Are your grenades on a quick slot, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I made sure to do that before coming
I will let you know when a good time to use them is.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Alright. Run up to it with your grenade out. Run up to its mouth with your grenade out.
Just throw it in.
There's-
Oh, give. Oh, toss in. There's actually a scene for that. That's rad. That's awesome.
Yeah, so you can just keep throwing grenades into its mouth whenever it falls over.
I have one more.
There might be one on the floor. Yeah, there's one over here on the floor. I'll go ahead and grab that one.
Okay. I guess I'll shoot it on its tentacles to make it fall down and then do the grenade.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you beat me to it. Hey, good line. Hey, Queenie, feast on this.
And as you can see, more of its shells coming off, too.
Does that make it more vulnerable in standard combat?
Yep.
Good. The rare case where a boss gets
Ruh-roh.
slightly... I missed the prompts and I was out of reach. Thank goodness.
Go get him.
Alright. Yeah, I'll take the last one.
Just die already!
That is brutal. Are you done? Chris expressed exasperation. Okay, that was like a free boss because we had 3 grenades.
Yeah.
And a rocket launcher. That was awesome, though. I'll take that.
I probably would have fallen with that sudden movement.
Yeah, we were right by the edge. Oh no, it's another boss.
Boy, oh boy, I can't wait to see Jill.
This isn't it, is it? I remember when Jill comes back.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, come on. We saw her new look. We know she's coming back.
She totally died, though.
Nani?
Damn it. Where is she?
Mr. Redfield, how nice to finally make your acquaintance.
Who the hell are you?
Selegiona. She works with Tricell.
Nice. You've done your homework.
an officer in the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. Why?
As if I need to explain myself to you. Although, weren't you two given orders to retreat?
So it was you.
Where is Jill?
Jill, even if I did know, you think I would tell you?
Cut the crap. Tell me where she is.
As soon as you two are done with your little vigilante mission, you should leave. There's nothing here worth throwing your lives away for.
She's lying. She knows something.
It's time we get some answers.
Cut the crap.
I wonder what gave away that she knew something.
I can't believe we got a C for time. I wouldn't have expected that. Oh, no way! U8 as opposed to like U3 from RE4?
Yep.
Amazing. So we know this because of our extensive knowledge of the Resident Evil universe. Alright, nothing new to buy. Any interesting treasures? There's something new, I guess. Right, of course, the Lion Heart. Because there's also the blue Enigma and the Soul Gem, but the red one is the Lion Heart. A red heart-cut gem. Unfortunately, that's all we got, but that's because we were so awesome we fought the Lickers. So 10,000.
It's not
So
bad
what
at
does
all.
that mean? They're worth 2,500 apiece, I suppose?
Yeah. I think that math checks out.
Yep. I'll take 10k.
Alright. And I think these are the weapons I'm going to go with.
God, my God. It is agonizing upgrading my handgun's capacity. I'm barely past the halfway point, and they only let me do one upgrade per level. It's just like...
Yeah.
Just inches and inches. Like, come on, man. Shotgun. Shotgun... Ugh, it's also just crawling. Sniper rifle. I could do firepower and capacity. That's something. Oh, wow. Capacity just jumped up a lot.
So my handgun caps out at 16 shots.
Okay, see, I have 50. Your handgun must be very strong if that's its max capacity.
My current firepower is 300.
That's... Well, I mean, how much farther do you have to go?
That's about a little over halfway.
Okay, then that's impressive, because my max is 250. At the same time, though, my headshot percentage...
Yeah, you got
is up there.
the crit rate and just way more bullets.
Yeah, I'm not great for bosses, but I'm pretty amazing for mooks. Okay, do you have anything you want to buy or sell?
I am all done on my end.
Okay, then for now it is time to stop the installment.
See ya.
What was our final time here? 44 minutes. Literally half of that was just reading time.